Welcome everybody back to the show. How's it going? Let's start this beautiful day, I guess. Beautiful on this session ahead of us. Welcome. The Wizard, thank you for joining the Winners Club. Hello, thank you, thank you. Burak ICT, good morning, hello. Loving Nature Guy, good morning. Network Capital, hello, welcome. Parray, what a feeling when you wake up and you're other. Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Congratulations with your bot. That's amazing. Congratulations, George. Welcome. Rafa Crest, hello. Buenos, hello. Buenas, Tom. HD Photo, hello, you're again. Good morning, Romeo. Any knife catchers? No, I'm not. No. Guys, I think we're going down to 30K, but I'm not chasing it. Just enjoying the show. NQ is, I think it's in a free fall down to 30K. I'm not going to try too long here. Good morning, Marco ZFG. Welcome, Yonix. Good to see you. DB, jó reggelt. Üdvözöllek. Welcome. No, I'm not trying to catch this falling knife. Dave Mack, welcome back. Good to see you, Dave. All right. So let's see. Persze, hogy beszélek magyarul. Oh, simán. All right. Another payout approved. Congratulations, Dave. Let's go. That is amazing. I love it. ISGN, hello. Good morning. Welcome. Jézusom. Nem mindig beszélek, csak néha. Good morning. I see a level at 920. Yeah, I think we should be heading through 30K at this point. I don't know. I still don't know what is the cause of this drop, by the way. So I was hoping that price will go way higher, by the way, especially after yesterday. But look at that. Ever since the 6 p.m. reset, we're just kind of going lower and lower. So I don't know. Good morning, viewers. Hello. To stop loss today. Don't try to catch the falling knife, you know. I would not do that. Don't try. Don't try to catch it. It's tricky. It's tricky. I'm kind of eyeballing with this one from like, my angle is that we should go to that 30K. I think that should happen. Down 520 on holding 1 micro. Let's go, Ranga. Okay. Oh, sorry, 520. Okay, 520. Listen. It's manageable. It's manageable, Ranga. That's still good. So if you can manage that, there are some good levels, by the way, on lower time frames. If you want to get out from that bag. Depends, although. Are you long or short? You know? Hello, Gabor. Yeah. Hello. Üdvözöllek. Köszönöm szépen, Tibi. Üdvözlök a csatornán. 98%-99%-ban angolul beszélek. Today with plus 300, tomorrow need 270 for my first payout ever. Weavers. Small baby steps, you know, that's how we do it. Small baby steps. You don't want to be a hero. You know, this is not about being a sprinter. Just baby steps going forward. Congratulations for the progress, by the way. Hát nagyon ritkán, keveset beszélek itt magyarul, Tibi. Nagyon ritkán. Nagyon-nagyon. 99%-ban angolul, mert sok az angol, hál' Istennek. Is. MSUFO, hello. Ranga is long. Okay, so listen, 520 is manageable, although you might gonna come out with the level if this one keeps going down to 30K. You know, you might wanna Hoping, well, you know, one micro, you can actually, if you're willing to hold a bag of like a 1200 or 1100 bucks in a drawdown, that's no problem. You can, you know, it's up to your risk tolerance, right? But if it would start to bounce anytime, then you might have to I don't know, I don't want to give you advice, but you know what to do. Apex yet again extended their 90% promo. Yeah, they did, by the way. Yeah, Apex is 90%. Guru Fishbowl, hello. You're welcome. Megpróbálom beszorítani, de nem ígérem. Sok a kérdés. Let's go. Okay. Okay, kind of looking for lower time frame targets here. Was kind of looking for any type of target that's good for scalping. I feel like we're still not finished yet with the drop. I'd like to see, for example, 150 is quite a good level if this one wants to extend higher. But yeah, it's tricky. It's typically the situation, the falling knife situation, guys. It's typically the falling knife situation. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It just keeps going lower and lower. I'm not trusting this at all. Wow, unbelievable drop. Down to 90. I think yeah, I think there's just no stopping on this one. Down to 30k. So be careful. Okay, you gotta be really careful. It's gonna keep making new lows, I think. Here should be dropping below what was the low? 89. Should be keep going lower. Yeah, there you go. Look at that, keeps melting down. TradingView really sucks. Trading on TradingView really sucks, I would say so. I mean, not for limit orders basically, or if you're the kind of position trader, so you like to put on a trade and wait for a couple of hours even, so if it's not a problem, TradingView is good for that. For scalping, TradingView is the worst, so I'm sorry to say that. I love TradingView. I think for charting it's amazing, it's just the best out there, but for scalping, no. For trading purposes, I think we're going all the way to 900. Could go. Yeah, could go. Yeah. I think Curvefish. Well, I tried to update my credit card, but keeps trading and what? Keeps loading, and I've traded so many times. Oh, I see. So the credit card issue. I don't know about that. It should not be an issue. Look at this, guys. It just keeps melting lower and lower. Smokey, the soccer dad, aka Ollie. Good to see you, man. What a dumpage. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for headlines. Global equities declined as investors rotated out of technology shares. Okay, there you go. Investors rotated out of technology shares and reduced risk exposure while awaiting further progress in negotiations aimed at securing a lasting peace of the law. Okay, US equity futures pointed lower. Oil prices continue to ease. The dollar strengthened against other currencies. Okay. Oh, interesting. Investors rotated out of technology shares. Is this the AI bubble? No, it's not. Not yet. Oh, disrupting your CME and plan subscription. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Christoph, hello. Gold short. No, I'm kereskedek. I'm not trading gold yet, not yet, but it's melting down. I see that. Melting down nicely. So yeah, 5 minutes here, and this is the hourly. Nice little drop. I feel like gold also wants to go down all the way down to down to 4K. Kind of the similar situation happening on gold right now. I wonder if we're gonna bounce up to 97 here on, wow, look at NQ. Okay, so there's a level at 97. Can we bounce? I don't want to catch the falling knife. No, sir. I don't want to. Anyway, let me read the chat because I'm going to be left way behind in the sand. Okay. Quickly with the chat. The market started to go down today when the yen... Oh, the yen news. Now, that's an interesting... Last 100 are always the hardest one. Yes, I know. Oh my gosh, yeah. Anytime you're getting close to a funded account or to a payout, the last 100 bucks is psychologically, it's a little bit, yeah. I'm not using I mean, you gotta have a subscription for the data. Connecting TradingView to Claude makes it so easy to make it. Oh, really? That's cool. Did you get... I haven't checked it yet, Burak. I haven't checked it. How do you get the new news? Oh, that's Financial Juice. If you guys interested, I can paste it here. Let me see. Look at that. Are we gonna go up there to go for that 97? Look at that. Because there's a zone at 97. So now it's pushing into that 1 minute fair value gap to pick up some liquidity. Maybe. At least that's what it looks like almost. Wow, but it might just gonna keep on dropping. Look at this. Unstoppable. Anyway. Oh yeah, Financial Juice. Yeah, let me just paste that to you. Here's the news feed. I have a subscription there, so if you're just watching it free, there's a delay on the headlines, but otherwise it's good. It's a good one. It's a good thing. Call sign Corza, hello. Welcome. It's extended, but I don't think it's going to stop here. 30K is a very strong psychological number. I think we're going to get closer and closer. So be careful. I'm not saying you can't go long. Just be careful with it, okay? Just be extremely careful with the long positions. That is all. The day was good, thank you. It was great. Adam Daz, hello, welcome. Now we should be going up to 95 to pick up liquidity right here. I think it might want to go. Maybe it doesn't want to. Okay, so there's a zone right here. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at the 1 minute. I would be kind of using this as a continuation lower. So right here, this is a bearish order block, or I mean, ICT traders call it bearish order block. I call it supply zone on the 1 minute. What I can imagine happening here is, you know, picking up liquidity, maybe even sweeping the high and then continuing lower. So be careful on this one, because, you know, I traded, I scalped a little bit before the stream, only made 93 and how much is it? I made 93 bucks and 164. 164. So that is all. That's not much. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, if you can, for me, it's like for a London session, I take it any day. But I haven't really traded anything else. I'm kind of waiting this out for now. But not on the stream. So I was just scalping before the stream as it was dropping a little bit. Oh, let's like the stream. Hello from Alaska. Hey, that's amazing. Stats, thank you for joining us. Welcome. Lick it, hello. Oh, Lick it. I'm sorry I haven't replied to you, but you got used to it. I saw your message there. I think yesterday yesterday I was doing good. You know why? Because even though I took a few scalping trades, it was controlled risk. I was absolutely feeling in full control. Small micros, I was only risking portion of my profit. So I would say yesterday at my Funded Futures stream, I was 100% in control of my risk. So there were days when I was almost tilted. But yesterday specifically, I was in full control. So, you know. If prop firm is no longer available, are you confident enough to trade your own fund? You have a long way to grind for your... I'm confident. I can trade my own money. Yes. But, and that's a very good question, Zacromancer. Thank you for asking that. I am extremely confident, but there's a but. As I would be trading my own personal cash, that would be only a part-time income. So I would consider day trading as an absolutely part-time income. So I would try not to relate on it as my main sole income. So that would be just a part-time thing for me, and I would be definitely taking much less trades in a day. I think so. But I'm confident enough. I'm confident. Way less trading, and that would be only a portion of income for me, but definitely an income. You know. Aaron, hello, welcome. Did you see the end of your last trade? It went to the moon after the TP. Yeah, it went nicely. Adrian, hello from Italy. Genoa, wow. I love Italy. I was scared, but let me tell you a secret, Liquid. I wasn't actually scared. Like I said, I was scared, but I was saying it for entertainment purposes, for fun. We were having fun with Terry, and she always laughs when I say, "Oh, I'm scared what to do," and I'm trying to elevate the emotions for the viewers for the for the channel. In reality, of course, I wasn't scared enough. I mean, I would be scared if I would be in with like 15 micros or 20 micros in a drawdown. Then I would be scared. But of course, I was just trying to, you know, fuel the emotions on the stream. Engagement farming, but don't tell anyone. No, I mean, we are having fun, you know. Of course, it's also about fun. Prithvirai, hello, good morning, welcome. It was a good trade, yeah. Yeah, call sign, yeah. Maysim, hello, Tom. Still learning here, and usually just a little question. If someone shorted all the way this morning, would he or she be super rich? Oh my gosh, that's depending on the account, on the leverage, obviously contract size, where from the top, what is considered rich, you know. It's not a simple answer. You have to, you know, you have to have a clean understanding of what is, you know, what are the details. Need to more details. Need to know more details. Abhishek wasn't in yesterday, he was sick. Oh yeah, then I realized he wasn't there. I forgot to, because I always say good morning to everybody as soon as we start the show. But then I didn't see Abhishek in the morning. I hope he's better now today. But even if he's not there, I always enjoy to say hello to him and everybody from the MyFunded TV crew. Abhishek is doing a lot of work for the team, by the way, guys. He's really helping out a lot in the chat and in the back end of the show, which you guys don't know about. So even if he's not there, of course, I'm always wishing him a good morning. It's a big question for all who aspire to be full. Yes. So, yeah, if prop firms would disappear tomorrow completely, there is one really very, very important thing you cannot rely on day trading. If you were just only trading prop firms, or you're just sorry, I rephrased that. If you're just starting out with prop firms and you haven't really been consistent enough, or you don't yet have the, you know, chart time and the experience, and prop firm would just disappear, it would be a really difficult shift. And if you would rely on trading your personal cash account as your sole income, I'm sorry to say that, but I'm sorry, I'm going to say it out, you would fail. There's a 98%, 99% chance that you're going to fail. So what you need to work on, if prop firms would disappear from tomorrow, is to get a main source of income or multiple other sources of income. It could be a job, a business, whatever you do. And day trading, the income from those trading accounts, from your personal cash account, that would be considered only as a part-time income, because you're going to put yourself in an enormous pressure, and that would make your life like 100 times difficult to get results from your personal trading account as a day trader, if that would be your sole income. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I did so much research in the past couple of actually in the past years, ever since 2018, 2021, when I restarted 2020. I talked with a lot of people. Even before I was on socials, I really did some research. And as far as I've seen, until this day, guys, so here's the truth. It might be a little bit hurtful, but until this day, I did not see any living soul, or known any living soul in social media or in real life who is making a living solely from day trading. Let it be prop firm or personal cash account, especially especially personal cash account. So I did not see any living soul individual on planet Earth until this day who is making a sole income living of trading their personal cash account only from day trading. I haven't. If you know someone who is proven that he or she does not have any other income, anything, no heritage, no interest rate income, no rental income, nothing, only lives from day trading, let me know. I would do a full interview with that person for sure, but I don't know anyone. I never seen anyone. Those who I seen trading personal cash accounts, they have other businesses, jobs, they have other jobs, they have other businesses, they have other things to work with. And those people who I know who are not trading prop firms, trading their personal cash account, they do not rely on their day trading or swing trading accounts. They just have it as a part-time income. And I'm still searching. I'm still in a search for that individual. Like, who is the one? There is one possibility though. One thing I missed. If there's an, I believe it, I'm way behind the chat, so give me a second. There you go, 30K dropping down. If there is an individual out there, and I guess there is somewhere, who is only making a living of trading his or her personal cash account, that account has to be at least, I think, $500,000 or $1 million. And not just one single account, like 2 or 3 or 5 divided to multiple accounts. But it has to be like a relatively much bigger account. And that person needs to trade with very, very small portions to be sustainable for the long run. And that would be required. Look at this, almost at 30K. Anyway, let me read the chat real quick. There was no news. I don't know what's happening though. It says investors rotated out of technology shares. Who knows? Guten Morgen. Hello. Dr. Brenner. Oh, Adam. I thought that's someone from Germany. Guten Morgen. Hello. Jóreggelt. What's the news tonight? Yeah, I don't know. And you and Terry both never. It's just, Likith, it's just very hard to read this. I do read the chat every now and then, but as I talk with Terry and I focus on the chart and on the trade and on the topic, by the way, it's just really hard. Terry is much better with communicating with the chat, but I'll try to, I will definitely try to read the chat much more. Good morning, DRD Sai. Hello. Yes, exactly, Likith, exactly. Nem tudom, mi indította meg, Gábor. Úgy írják, hogy befektetők kiszálltak a tech szektorból sokan. I'm the rotator right now. It's hard. Exactly. It's hard. Starts. I know it's. I tried that in 2018. I tried it. I tried to trade my personal cash account. Needless to say, I burned myself to the ground. So I tried that. It didn't work out. It didn't work out, at least not yet. Trying to scalp a little bit here, if I can. Only with 4 micro here. Oh, I don't even have a stop. Just want to see. I know it's super dangerous. Oh shit. Okay. I see a level right there. No. No. Okay. I tried it. You see? That's what happens. I tried it. I just gave back the profit. You see that? I'm down to zero. 56 cents. I was up like 90 something on this one. And I'm down. Well, it is what it is. Can we do, I mean, do we want to chase it down? Guys, do we want to chase it? I'm chasing it. All right, let's try to chase it down. If not, that's fine too. Wilson, thank you for subscribing. Hello. I'll be right back with you guys. I'm just curious if I can chase this one down. Ah, damn it. Because there's a zone up there, by the way, right at my stop loss. Damn it. Jesus. All right. That's it. Now I'm down 200 or something bucks on this account. I'm switching to another one. Okay. You see, this is why it's so difficult to trade around these levels. This is extremely difficult to trade around these levels right here. Almost impossible, to be honest. But yeah, it's kind of wiggling here. I don't know if it wants to go too much higher here. I think it might want to tag a zone. There is a zone up there, by the way, and that's starting at 40 right there. That's what I was aiming for. Yeah, there you go. And maybe now it will go lower. This is like a really, really crazy situation. Can we get a little bit lower here? I'm kind of wondering if we can. I'm just kind of, hold on guys, I'm kind of measuring the potential distance here to the downside. If I want to scalp this down to the 30k, that's what I'm kind of thinking at. But I have a feeling that it can also bounce quite a bit. So I'm not sure. Oh, it's not going down yet. And we have 28 minutes to London. Maybe it will wait until London open. It could easily be waiting until London open. Hold on. Hold on. Are we going to see a potential drop here or not? I'm kind of waiting on a lower time frame to go through a level, and then I could jump in maybe. No, I don't want to jinx it. I'm gonna wait anyway, guys. I am super behind the chat. I'm way behind. Let's smash those likes, by the way. 300, yeah, 30k. I think we're kind of going for that 30k. Let's fix the interview date. Yeah, full time for 6 years and grinding, just trading. Let's go. Let's go, Stats. Press the short. Nah, I'm just scared right now. I'm really scared right now. I don't know. This level is right now is. I think we just arrived into an indecision level. Hans Peterson, hello, welcome. Have you heard about Tom Hogarth? Of course, I was reading his book. It's still pretty well, but it sells active. It says, yeah, exactly, Dave. Well, all those podcasts where they interview people making big money, fake. Yes, exactly, shiny metal object. Those are fake. 98% of those people are fake. Always some deep thing. So yeah, about those interviews, what they forgot to ask from those people in the interview is the most important question, one of the most important questions. Those gurus who are being interviewed, I would just ask a very simple question. Do you have any other source of income? Any other way that you are making money? I would, that's the most important question, by the way. So those gurus are flexing and you know, with their lifestyle, with the Lambos, with everything, with the private jets and with the big money. I would ask, okay, that's amazing. Do you have any other source of income? How much money did you lose? Are you break even? Or, you know, how much did you invest into trading? How much money did you burn? Because if that individual is saying like, oh, I made $200,000 last month. Okay. How much money you burned? How much money you maybe spent on accounts? Is this money included? Is this income includes other source of incomes as well, or only solely from trading? And so I would have some really serious questions. So, but 98% of those people are fake. Yes. If investors are out of everyone, wouldn't you be broke today? Well, maybe. That's a good question. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind. Small bond. Oh, another one short. Oh, let's see. Victims in a blown account is that too. Yeah, that's true. I mean, last year, right? Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I apologize. I need to go through the chat. I'm just reading. What about trades by SCI? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that person. I'm not saying there's nobody out there, but majority of those are fake. Gonna go for 30K. Yeah, I think it's gonna go for 30K. I think so too. Maybe it's gonna wait until London. Who knows? 5-minute fair value, inversion fair value gap. Oh, nice. From 17th. That's where we're going. It could be. 30K incoming. Holy smokes, are down 600 points. Yeah, it's like, it's really a falling knife, guys. And here we go. 30K is gonna happen in a few seconds, I think. I'm not chasing it right now. It's just, you know, but we should be going through. Look at that. Look at this. Look at how, you know, it still doesn't want to go. You know, it's still kind of trying to lure sellers in. And then, just like me, I mean, and it's just going to go up there like 40 points, 50 points. My doubt is many people buy luxury stuff, just like saying day trading. What's your view? So the luxury stuff, you know, the Rolex, I mean, not specifically the Rolex, but like luxury watches, you know, the private jet, Lambos, supercars. Most of the time, those are rentals or fake. So you got to understand that those are all because they want to sell you some marketing bullshit. That's it. They want to sell you their brand, their marketing, and that's it. Nothing more. I'm not saying there is no real value with some of them, but 98%. Anyway. Legend is a full-time trader, but he trades stock. Yeah, stock trading, you know. What time? It's 8:39 right now. Patrick Wieland. Patrick Wieland, he's an interesting. By the way, I talked about Patrick Whelan many times. I think he's a unique personality, and I think he's a good guy, by the way. I think he's a good guy. But don't get blinded by the shiny objects, you know. Don't get blinded. It's part of his marketing, okay? He's also, I would consider him as a good trader, but only because he's making hundreds of thousands or $1 million from affiliate marketing and from sales and every other thing. So he makes, and you know what? The good thing about Patrick is he's not denying it. He specifically said his income from day trading is just a small portion. That's what he said live on stream. So he's the good thing with Patrick is that he at least not denying it. He's making 10, 20 times more with everything else. He has brick and mortar businesses, affiliate marketing, other marketing, sponsorships, all those other things that you guys don't know. Day trading is only just a small, tiny portion of his income. But you know what? He was grinding since 2000, I don't know, 16 or 17, every day consistently showing up. He was the first one, by the way. That's a big advantage of him. He was one of the first ones out there. And he capitalized on it. And you know what? I think that's what I would have done too. Anyway. So he's a unique one in this marketing business. Look at that. Are we going lower? Let me just check it. I want to see if there's something I can go with. Are we going to go through here or not? It kind of gives me the feeling that it's teasing everybody with that 30K, but it doesn't really want to go through, right? It's kind of interesting. I don't know the exact cause of this drop. Oh, thank you, DRD say. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate that. Okay, so Scott, the Discord channel, it's technically ready, but oh, look at this drop. Wow, going through. This is the 31K. Yeah, 31K was close. It's not easy, bro. 820. Oh, yeah. So listen, nonstop NQ trader, if I were you and you only need 120, skip this London session for now. You can see this, that we are definitely in a bearish drop. It's just, you know, we're just going down like crazy. I would not try to get that 120 right now. Wait for the next session or tomorrow. You have plenty of opportunities. This is right now, I just burned myself. I went down to 250 something on my other account, and I was up 94. So no bueno, you know. So I'm not trying to be a hero anymore in this stream. But yeah, I tried to get back that small loss, but this is not the best market conditions. No luck, pure skill. Let's go. Let's go. So about the YouTube, the Discord channel. So my problem is that I don't know how can I squeeze in the time to give value to the Discord. So I also have a personal life. I stream 5 hours a day already. London session, New York session, MyFundedFutures. I have a personal life. I have other things to do off the charts. And by the time I get back in the evening, I'm just super tired. And to be honest, I don't know how can I squeeze in enough time on a daily basis to put everyday content in the Discord. I'm still trying to figure out, because you know, that's the problem. That's why I keep stalling with the Discord yet. Everything is kind of ready. I just need to figure out some way, a schedule that I can make sure that I can provide value in the Discord. I love to help to you guys, to anyone, and to get a little bit more closer and connected with the community. I think that the Discord would be a great thing, but I just don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. So let me just tell you guys a quick rundown on my day, on an average day, okay? Super average day. Let me give you guys a quick rundown. Oh, okay, Scott, you can send it to me in email, or I mean, just a second, I'll be right with you. So just quick rundown. I get up around 6 a.m. I do some morning routines until 7, doing breakfast, whatever. And I start streaming in my time, I'm talking about my time. I start streaming at 8 a.m. in my time. I stream until about 10 a.m. Then I go to the gym. Then it's already lunch hour, okay? I go and take lunch home from a place. Christoph, hello, welcome. So then it's already lunch hour. By the time I get home, it's 12:30. I get back from the gym, I take lunch home. I eat lunch, and try to read the news and update myself, like what's going on and what I need to do. Minutes are passing by super fast, and then it's already 1 p.m. I start my New York stream at 1 p.m. if I can get back in time. Sometimes I do, you know, guys, I started at 1:15. I get back, I start the stream, and then I finish up my stream at 2:20, 2:15. And then I have another 40 minutes to prepare for MyFunded TV, because I need to go there prepared, because the MyFunded TV session starts at 3 p.m. in my time. So I have like a 40-minute window there, but I need to prepare some things for the show. Also, I finish up the show at 4 p.m. in my time, and then I have to go out and take care of some personal things. Sometimes I do have to visit my mother, or I do have to go out to the city to buy some stuff or take care of some things which I did not have the time in the morning. So something always comes up, and then it's 6 p.m. already in my time. It's 6 p.m. and then I have like 2 hours until the evening to do some things, and you know, I also have to have some free time with my fiance, or go some places or do something else. The day goes so fast, extremely fast. So I don't know how to squeeze in the Discord. I do need to keep a balance somehow, and this is why I need to make sure you guys are welcome to join. If you guys want to join my free Discord, by the way, I can paste you the link. And I would be more than happy if you guys would post some charts, trading ideas, losses, wins, whatever you like. I can share the Discord link right now. It's a little bit slow because I just did not have the time to update all the things. Anyway, we're not doing anything right now, guys, because we tagged 30K, so we're now waiting for the next move, most likely London Open. I'm not able to read all the chat. I'm super happy that you guys are here. Let's all smash the likes, by the way. I haven't even checked the likes. 922. Good morning, K-Bell. Hello. Welcome. Good trades. You can assist here. Yes. Good morning. Open an account platform is easy. I need a job. Can I work for you? Sure. I don't really into Discord. It's hard to navigate. Yeah. Any chance we ever communicate over mail? Can we get a Discord for you? Can during your free time? Tom, any chance we can communicate over mail and I can manage the Discord for you and can I'll get back to that in just a second. Okay, so Oh, exactly this. Exactly, Zacromancer. Well said. The more desperate you are to make money in day trading, the more mistakes you're going to make. Is there a bot you can update your trade ideas from trading you directly to Discord? At least. Yeah. I thought about that, by the way, K-Bell. I thought about, like, how about if I put on the trade ideas on TradingView and there would be a bot to send a screenshot to Discord directly, and that would spare some extra minutes. You know, those minutes are adding up in a day, so that would be super easy to send in some updates anyway, or send in some trade setups to the Discord. Let me just share the link. So again, let me just I'm gonna create an invite link here. If anyone would like to join the free Discord, you're free to do so. And I'm gonna paste it right now, right here. So here's my free Discord. Feel free to look around, post some info. It's a little bit slow nowadays, all right? So don't get too excited. Welcome, welcome for the newcomers. Hello, hello. Okay, we're going lower than 30K now. Let's go. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I see you guys are joining in the Discord. Amazing, amazing. Thank you. So I will try to put on some more ideas there. How are we doing? 67 likes already. Let's go. And we're just ahead of London Open. Let's go. Trading Star is here. Hello in the flesh. How you doing, Trading Star? What's up? What's up? That's what I'm trying to figure out too. There were no major news. I think what we're seeing right now is just I would not call it a sell-off just yet, but I would say it's a correction. Oh yeah, that's a really good one here. Look at the 1 hour chart. Let's get this off. Look at the 1 hour chart here. Actually, go to the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour chart. We have a new week opening gap back in June 14. Now this has just, this candle here at June 17, this one just wicked down. So this gap has not been rebalanced, which means we could stay in a bearish scenario in the rest of the day. Rebalancing this gap would mean that we would need some down close candles along the way here. Some down close candles, and we'll see how it goes, you know. Which means next sell side liquidity is that 920 that you guys mentioned earlier. So possible sell side liquidity is 922 on the micro. Look at this. 922. Would not be surprised on it. So still, you have to be careful with the long positions. Gotta be super careful with the longs, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind the chat. I do giveaways. I did giveaways almost every week in the past couple of weeks. I'll try to do one this week as well. Not yet though, but sometimes I do. 50k Lucid Pro. Let's go. Took two. Oh, nice. No luck, pure skill. Congratulations. Could be manipulation, right? Zach T, hello. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, I agree. Nice. No luck, pure skill. Quarterly expiry. Oh, that's expiring in 10 days. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, that's good to know. What's the difference between candlesticks and Heiken Eshi? Guys, I don't know who is using Heiken Eshi. I try to understand it, but it's the difference. I just can't tell you in one sentence. Nonstop NQ trader. It's just printing differently. There's lots of information about it on YouTube or forums or websites. How to read the Heiken Eshi candles. Those are being printed absolutely differently. Not all that different, but you got to read it differently. I tried to give it a shot, by the way. The Heiken Eshi candles never really worked out for me. I'm sorry, but I can't explain it in a sentence. Cost related Korean stocks. Oh, they are down 8%. Huge sky. Korean stocks are down 8%. They said something about tech stocks, so technology shares. So investors are rotating out of tech shares. Or there's a stocks amount transactions are executed on behalf of President Donald Trump. Oh, really? Ooh, in March? Wow. Yeah, exactly, Smokey. Yeah, Pip Ninja. That's from old times, by the way. Just saying, that's the Pip Ninja name is from old times when I was trading Forex. Bulenox code is not working. Oh, let me check it. Yeah, because Bulenox is always behind by updating the code. Thank you for letting me know. Let me check the Bulenox. Thank you. Bayara, hello. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for considering Bulenox. Let me just check it. Yeah, the Bulenox code. Yeah, sorry about that. Unfortunately, okay. The code is now working, but it only gives 45% because the Bulenox sale expired yesterday. So now you can check the Bulenox code, but it's back to 45%. They did not extend the sale. Apex extended it. I think Bulenox, wait until New York business hours with Bulenox. I think they should be extending the sale sometime in New York business hours. But thank you for considering to support the channel. Until then, it's 45% off, but also on option 2 accounts. I think they will go after, because whenever Apex extends the sale, Bulenox goes after it. And by the way, speaking of codes and everything, my shameless plug comes in. If you guys would like to support the channel, I would highly appreciate it and very grateful for it if you guys just type in the code TOMSABO up there. You see it in the banner for all these prop firms. It will give you the best available discount, and it does help to support the channel, keeping me here full time. So if you just type in the TOMSABO code, Mark Kocic. Oh my God, are you? Sounds like we have a politician here. So just type in the code, and thank you so much if you consider to help out the channel. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, guys, I am super glad that the chat is active. We're going down to 9. I still don't have a trade on. I mean, I had some scalp, but this entering through the price action. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Nonstop. Thank you, trader. Thank you. Have a good one. Use the best code. Thank you. I was part owner of FundedFutures Network when they started. Oh, you were. Wow. Wow. So what do you have any more info of what's happening now? Because I did see that they're a little bit slow on payouts. I didn't have a payout since last year with them, but they are a little bit slow. Thank you for letting us know. Part owner of Funded Futures Network. Or anyway. I guess you don't know if you're not with the prop firm anymore. Can you share chart color codes? Sure. Let me see. How can I show that? Okay, so here's the here's one. 77, 88, 99. Okay. Make a screenshot. 77, 88, 99. And the other one, what the hell is that? FF dead. Look at the code. FF dead. That's the code. Cool. Yeah. So these are the two codes. It's going down. What? Oh, 300. Oh yeah, we have the London Open, guys. Totally forgot about it. Brijesh, hello. Welcome. Okay, we had the London Open, went lower. Now it will be interesting to see if we're gonna see a bit of a bounce here or not. I might try to consider. Should I consider going long? I don't know. I'm just scared to go long here. This is definitely trending, and when it's trending, it's just, you know. Guys, this is like trying to catch a falling knife. I'm not sure I want to do this. I think it's just gonna go lower. I don't know. I'm not liking this so far. Hey, welcome. Bounce at 420s. Okay. I think we're not stopping until 922. I'm not trying to. Okay, it's going lower, right? Anyway, I managed to scalp it back. I just didn't have the time to put it out there. I managed to scalp back the loss, some of it at least. So anyway, right now still back in the green. I just took a very quick scalp here on my other account because I switched this chart to a different account, but I managed to scalp it back. So back to profit, 81 bucks, but I don't think I'm gonna force myself. Throw the knife, right? Engulfing candles as entries, U3. I think those are great, by the way. There was a time when I was trying to build a strategy around the engulfing candles. I think engulfing candle patterns are one of my favorites, basically. If we're talking about candlestick patterns, engulfing is in the top 3, I would say. You might ask, okay, what is the other 2? But yeah, I like it. I think those are great indication also for reversals and continuations, right? It's really hard to find an entry here. It really is. Exactly, Pari. Exactly. Okay. I'm still kind of waiting for or looking for reversal. I have a level up there at 65, by the way. But I don't know if we're gonna get there or go there. All right. Enter the scalp trade as you can see it. Let me just share it on the chart. Very dangerous, by the way. Going for 94. Let's go. All right. $152. That was on a funded account. That was a trade day funded account. Good. All right. 152 bucks. I take it. In a London session in a session like this, 152 on a funded account, I take it. It's good. 5 micros. Take it anytime. There's a very good level up there, by the way. Let me show you. Somewhere around 65. I love that. It looks really great. We are inverting this on the 1 minute right now. It looks amazingly good. That 65 level. Let me explain what's happening. We have 2 supply zones. Look at that. We have 2 supply zones. It looks super great. Right there. Actually, it's starting at 77, but just to make sure, if I would be going in, I would be getting out before 65. But the question is it going to bounce up there or not? But it looks really great. It looks really, really great. The problem is we still have 922. We inverted this gap here. Right there. Look at the push. Oh my gosh. Starting to feel the FOMO here. If I would be in a trade, but I'm not, unfortunately, I would be getting out at 64. My TP would be at 64. But I'm not in a trade. Randall, hello, good morning. Yes, 62. Oh, nice. I like it. I like it. If it pulls back, by the way, if it will pull back down on this one, look at that. Look at this. It just keeps going. If it would pull back down, I don't know, down to 30K just to retest it, I would jump in. Guys, look at this. I'm going to be in such a FOMO. Look at that. Keeps going. I'm telling you, this is going to hit 65. Dude. How can I miss a trade like this? This would have been a great one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Any advice for me? SpaceX? That must never drive. Yeah. SpaceX could be. Who knows? Any advice for me regarding passing evals? I always start to stress about passing when I'm 50 from passing. I think you're the problem, as you said, is it's about stressing. I think you're how should I put this? Definitely go with the smallest size, right? For example, 1 or 2 micros. And risking small is not a problem. I think you should if you're already risking very small amount of your capital, then try to go, well, try to figure out, I don't know what's your strategy, but try to come up with some good levels that you can target and let that trade play out, you know. Be better in your analysis. That's what I'm trying to say. Guys, this is crazy. Are we gonna go to 65 here or what? There's my schemer. He broke the marker. Ooh. Getting there. I mean, 30K bounce, right? Yeah. Yeah, it depends if you're seasoned or a beginner trader. Look at this, man. I just can't watch this. How could I miss this trade? I think impatient when you see a small profit. Yes, the problem is, by the way, yes, Mark, I think what you're doing is if you see a small profit, you just close down the trade, which you shouldn't do immediately because you just saw some profit there. Okay, so just because you saw a bit of a profit, couldn't help myself. I just jumped in with one single micro. One single micro. Just to get a feeling. But at least this is on a funded account, at least. I just want to see if the 64 plays out at this point. Let me put a stop here. It's terrible, by the way, that I missed this trade. But hey, profit is profit, right? Christina, hello, good morning. Yeah, it could correct here. Yeah. Even if it pulls back down, I would maybe add to the position. Depends on how deep would it pull back. We are at 88 likes, everybody. 88. Let's smash it. 13 more to go. Okay, so can we get to that supply zone? That's the question. So I'm already made back from my losses in some profit, but this is a very small trade. I'm just trying to figure it out. Are we gonna go higher or not? Guys, I do get the question all the time, like, Tom, why are you going with 1 or 2 micros or 3 micros? Why is it fun? It's not fun. I mean, it's fun. Sorry. Yeah, it's fun. Because the market is currently, it's not the type of market I like to trade in. It's definitely trending. It's definitely going somewhere. And right now, I'm just trying to catch the falling knife. So this would be considered a little bit dangerous, what I'm doing here. This is not exactly the type of market that I like to trade. And if you ask me like, okay, then what is the market you like to trade? Well, I would say I like ranging markets better. Ranging markets are, I think, way better. For me, at least. Hello, Swoop. Welcome. Michal, I agree. Today is a little bit of a gambling thing. You're still back holding, now down 820. Hovering around 600. Okay, well, good luck with the trade. Yeah, we might see a bounce, who knows, but just be careful because 922 is still down there. We might not gonna get the 65. Look at that. It's not gambling if you know where the key levels. That is also true, Bryce. If you know the key levels, or I would say if you know what you're looking for, then yeah, that would not be gambling. Okay. This one might go down the toilet. Inappropriate trader, hello. Daryl, good morning. Just joining, welcome, welcome. Richard, just about 3K might be a good long. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get taken out from this small position. So we might gonna see a pullback down to that golden level. I'm not gonna hold this. I'm just gonna get out from it. 50% level is just down at 30K. Huh. What should I do with this? I think it's gonna go down to 30K. That's right around that 50% level. But I'm not gonna move my stop loss. I'm just gonna take the full stop on it, and we'll see what's gonna happen at 30K, because it could be just, you know, keep falling lower. Actually, also, no, never mind. Yeah, I think we're definitely going lower here. Yeah. Blue the port going long. Oh, yeah, it just keeps falling down. Yeah, so this is going to be a relatively small loss here. Down there. There you go, I'm out. $55 down on this account. Try to go long. Yeah, I'm going to leave it alone. I don't like, this is not even a pullback. It kind of feels like that it could be getting back to the original narrative of getting lower. Yeah, 30k should be retested here. Maybe not, but yeah, exactly, Ranga. So what if we're just gonna hover around 30k until New York session? That could be possible, right? We are at 103 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's go. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Do I want to jump back in? It didn't test the yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone, guys. I might just should I jump back in? Dude, if I jump back in, I have to use a tighter stop. All right, let's jump back in. Because I'm in 3 micros now, I need to watch this closely. Looking for the same level, by the way, up there. Adrian is here. Hello, Wurzel, welcome. Oh, it's going down. Well, I tried, at least. Okay, I'll stop torturing this account after this trade. I'll try to stay in the green for the rest of the day. But at least I gave it a shot, yeah. I don't want to see it go lower, but if it goes, then I'm just gonna leave this scenario for later. Okay, if it would trade above 35, maybe I would move my stop a little bit. I'm not trusting this move yet. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This one is down 159. Let's leave this account alone. Let's try not to go crazy on it. Let's switch to a different account. All right, switching to a different one. Continuing to drop down, looking for a potential drop, but how far? Look at that. Now we're at 30k. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna hold. We might just gonna go down to that 922. This is not a normal pullback. It's just it seems like it's a continuation lower. Yes, if it's not holding, then we're gonna go even lower than 900. I feel like that's might gonna happen. It's a short look, yeah. Looks like a waterfall, by the way. Anyway, these supply zones are really in a good position up there. So even if we sweep that 922, I would be watching for that level later if the market wants to do a bounce. Yeah, not normal. Like if this would be a pullback, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this thing. Like, let me show you. So on a normal pullback, I'd like to see immediate continuation higher. So getting lower and then going higher. But in this case, it went down, made a swing high, lower high, and then it continues lower. This is not normal anymore. This is not just a regular pullback. This could be shifting the structure here in this area and continuing to go lower because it made a lower high right here. And that's why I don't like it. If this would have, this candle 321 would have continued higher, that would have been great. But this one, look at that, continuing lower maybe. I know it's hard not to pull the trigger in a market like this. Just a second. Need to check something. Okay. ES swept the low. Okay. Let's see it. Still not trusting this. If by some reason we would go back above that 35, then maybe, just maybe, I would give it one more shot to go for that 65-ish level for the zone. But as long as we're staying here, we're anchoring around this 30k. I'm not doing anything with that. Are you checking for a regular PB? What is PB? Going to the gym? Let's go, Mikhail. I'm gonna go to the gym after this too. Pullback. Oh, sorry. I'm still kind of slow. At this point, I'm not checking for, yeah, right now I'm checking for a break of a level. For example, I'm gonna wait for this 34, 35 to look for potential buys to get to that supply zone. So looking for buys above there. In this range, I don't really care. And as for sells, the problem is I don't see anything good. I'm checking some levels to the left here. Nothing. So I don't really see a good level down there. So it's at this point I'm just waiting, not even looking for pullbacks or anything like that. if we can trade above that 35, I'll be looking for another chance to go for that 65 level. You know, maybe I will do that then. Why not? You know, down 10%. Oh wow, Captain Price, that's good to know. Huh. Continuation, maybe. So now we have the new 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute candle. Let's see if we're gonna stay here, then maybe it will bounce, but it's not. Look at that. 922 is that swing low, but I don't know if it wants to take it now or later. The spike in Japanese yen. Are they doing some manipulation? They might be doing something, right? Bubble SpaceX. Zay, hello, welcome. I wouldn't short here, too vulnerable. Yes, I'm telling you, if I'm gonna do anything here, that's gonna be a long maybe. If it keeps going lower, awesome. I might not gonna be interested at all. But it looks like we're melting. Look at this. Keeps going lower and lower. 945. Look at that. Just keeps going lower and lower. But how far? I would ask. How far would that be? Short everything today? Maybe. Maybe. The more we're getting down to that 922, the scarier it gets. Like, what's gonna happen at 922? Is it gonna bounce, or are we gonna, because if we get through that 922 level on the higher time frames, we might gonna see the start of a potential sell-off, and that sell-off would be, I don't know, like it might not stop until we get down to the 500s and lower. And you know, at this point it does look like that sell-off is quite possible, but I'm not gonna chase that. 925 on the, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wait myself as well. I'm definitely gonna wait here. Somebody knows something about Micron. It's a risk off their earnings. Oh, I love that info. Somebody knows something and they're selling. It has to do with Japanese bond market, says Adrian, I think, but currency traders are watching the yen because it's a historic lows. If they intervene, the markets will drop. That's an interesting theory. Good. Captain Price, I'm gonna make you analysis on its downfall now. This was good area for bounces. Down 100 points, stops under 30k, maybe. Yes, there could be some stops about 100 points. That's why 922 is like an interesting level. But again, the only thing I could take here is if we could get back above the 30k and go for those supply zones up there. It's down 6%. Wow. Okay. Now, because we have a lower high here at 11, so because it's a lower high, I'm kind of wondering how far it might want to go. Because it does seem like it wants to drop quite a bit down below the 40s maybe. What was the low here? That was 46. Thank you, Ton Lu, for subscribing. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So are we going to go lower or what? Oh, I have a new subscriber. Sorry, I was just watching. Manjunath, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm kind of watching this closely, but there's nothing. Bartats, hello. It's annoying. Yeah, it is annoying. Because you just don't know if it wants to go lower, what's it gonna do, you know. It is a little bit annoying. We swept a bit of a low there. What's happening? Joe Biden wake me. What? About NQ. Oh my gosh, I wish I could tell you something. I'm kind of watching some levels. There's a real good one to at least to see a test of 30K again. All right. I jumped back into a position, small one, right here. For a retest to go higher. And if it would drop, I would even consider to do a quick scalp to the downside to go for a new low of 45. At this point, I'm just kind of thinking if it would want to go up there to that 30K again. You know, if I can make a little bit of extra bucks there. There's a zone right above 30K, so 99.25 is my TP. Let's see if we can get it. Come on. Let's go. All right. That was a good one. Some extra profit. All right. Let me log into another one. Okay. Overall in the green. Overall in the green. So I'm good. I'm okay. Overall in the green in this London. So I don't want to give anything back. Just saying. I really don't want to give anything back from these profits. Obama says Joe. Okay. Don't you think it will take previous week low? Anything is possible at this point. This is like, if we stay below 30k, anything is possible. No, I'm not copy trading. I rotate the accounts. I'm not copy trading. How did you know there's long there? Let me show you. Okay. Let me show you. Good question, by the way. Let me show you why I thought that there's a long position there. 15-second chart. Yes, I know. 15-second chart. Supply zone right there. That's a supply zone. At 29 minutes 29 minutes 45 seconds and 3:29 45 seconds and 3:30. And I was watching a liquidity sweep here, down there. Liquidity sweep down there. And then inversion happened here. Price was kind of hovering inside this inversion gap right there. Let me extend it. And I was like, you know, if it tries to go for it, I'm gonna jump in. And so this is why I considered to take it. Basically, it was just a small piece of information. I thought that if it wants to go lower, which I think it will, by the way, I think it's just gonna go through 45 like there's nothing down there. I was like, it might need to get some orders from up there. So this is why my TP, just to make sure. Oh yeah, one more thing about the take profit. You might ask, where did I put my take profit? This is the 15-second chart still. This is a fair value gap right there. This candle here. What I did is, I don't know how to put it otherwise, but let's put it here. There was a fair value gap at 30k. It's actually not that accurate, but 30.25. And so my TP was just to make sure, you know, if it wants to tap into the fair value gap, safe exit is down a few ticks. So my TP was 99.25. That was my exit at 99.25 here. Of course, it went up there, but you never know, because there could be some early profit taking and it goes lower. But anyway, this was the idea behind the trade that I took. I know I'm crazy. I know. I completely lost it trading on the 15-second chart. I know. Who's trading on the 15? I did. I traded on the 15-second chart for scalping. SpaceX down 16% pre-market. Okay. There is structure there, by the way, guys. I wasn't really advocating next to the 15-second chart or even lower, but there is structure. Yeah, market is going down. I feel like get ready for 922. I like YOLO scalpers. Yeah, I'm not a YOLO scalper. Smoky. I was in with 3 micros, I think. I don't know how much was it. I don't even remember. Small profit there. Small loss. If I lose that trade, small loss, you know. SpaceX is at opening price 150 rigged. Oh my gosh, the 15-second guy. That sounds weird. I don't know if that's a good reputation. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want myself to be introduced that. Oh, and here's Tom, 15-second guy, Tom, the Sabo. Like, what? Anyway. That is a quick guy. Tom the 15. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tom 15, right? I use the 15-second to along with 1 5 minute. Well, if there's no other setup and you're definitely only looking for scalping, then, you know, maybe, why not? Now at this point, I would still consider at least to get above, what level is that? 11, 30,011 to get to the supply zone up there. It's better than 15. It's better than 15-second Tom, right? Yeah, the girls call him Quickie. Yeah, that would, yeah, I don't want that. You know, it's a bubble when people on Reddit type they was down 15% on day 2. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. You guys think it's a bubble? SpaceX could be a bubble. They just overpriced it and it's worth nothing. Look at that. 922 is coming up. Pre-market open in 13 minutes away. 922 is gonna happen. Damn it. Zontana challenge. Hello. Do you mentor? No, that's too much responsibility. I don't want to take that. I have too much stress in my life already. By the way, speaking of mentoring, so I was considering it, by the way. I was considering, because I'm also like trying to make a living and you know, building up multiple streams of income. But the thing is about mentoring, if you start mentoring someone, I believe if you want to do it ethically, that would require a lot of responsibility, right? Because there's absolutely zero guarantee that what works for me or that works for any or another YouTuber or content creator is going to work for you. And if it's not working for you, you might have a sour taste in your mouth, like, this Tom guy, you know, he's nice, but he's like, his system is bullshit. And that's not really good, you know. And I don't really want that. I don't want that. So that is something I try to avoid. I mean, not to avoid, but because obviously I can't be the person who everybody likes, or maybe I don't know, but it's a bubble, says Kaldowski. Could be, right? It's a one-of-a-kind company, says Hope. Maybe it's already nailed its first stock. Okay, let's see. 925. Look at how they're protecting that 922. SpaceX is going to create generational backholders. Could be. But rarely only trade my scalps. Scalping is also, by the way, it's also about waiting, just waiting for the proper moment, and you don't even have time to explain, especially, you know, from my view, as I'm streaming and trying to hold the conversation, and you know, which is great because I love that you guys are here. But when I see something, I don't even have time to explain, like, oh, boom, let's get in. Yeah, it's kind of trending down. Assuming not overpriced. Crap revenue for now. Yeah, you got this, Wilson. Yeah, I will always get blame. I also got some quote unquote nice messages every now and then in my DMs or email. Show them the 15. Well, there's no 15-second system. The system is the same on every time frame. Who was my mentor? My mentor, I would consider, I mean, the word mentor is a little bit overhyped and used, that word, but the one who taught me a lot, he actually passed away. The one who taught me a lot, he passed away in 2023. And I learned a lot from him, a lot. So in terms of supply and demand and how the market is reacting to these levels, he was the one who showed me that these levels, I mean, there's many things, many levels in trading, of course, but he was the one who taught me like how great it is to understand how price reacts to supply and demand. ICT is also using supply and demand, but he calls it order block or propulsion block. I don't even know what he calls it. He rebranded it. But ICT calls supply and demand zones in a different way. ICT also said, I heard it with my own ears. He said that anyone who trades supply and demand zone is an utter moron idiot. That is specifically what ICT said, word by word. He said anyone who is trading supply and demand is a complete idiot moron. And I'm like, okay, I take it. Then I'll be the idiot, no problem. But I learned a lot from my mentor. Yeah, but he passed away. Nvidia is a bigger bubble. Yeah. Wait for the pre-market open would be wiser to go for. Scalping is waiting, then hitting it fast. Yeah, if you see it, boom. And that's why you can't really like sit just all the session through the day. Like it will take so much energy, by the way. If you're a scalper, it takes a lot of energy away. Oh yeah, order blocks, propulsion. I don't even know what he really calls. Anyway, I'm not really following ICT. I learned a lot from ICT. Sorry, I need to apologize, by the way, if you're new on the channel. I learned a lot from ICT's channel back in 22 and 23. And the 2022 entry model, I love it, by the way. And then lots of lectures that he uploaded to his channel. I loved it. I respect the man for his teachings and his lectures. I'm not following what's happening right now with him. I don't know what's he doing. But the lectures were good. I liked it. So we can hate him, we can love him, but the fact is a fact. So far, I think he's the only individual out there in social media who put out this endless amount of content about trading. I think he put out so much content, so much information. At least you gotta give credit for that, you know, and it's free. Price action is king. Then develop your process around that. I didn't use all the other stuff. There you go, Randall. Randall is there. You go. 922 got taken. Boom. So the question is, are we gonna melt down from here or not? Done for the day. That's the best choice, Zacromancer. Yeah. Why can't he make money with his own system? Because he can't trade. It's in his name. ICT means I can't trade. No, just trolling. but I'm saying this. I'm respectful for his lectures and the content that he put out there, but he can't trade. I don't believe that he can trade. I mean, not consistently on his personal cash account. Okay, let's just clarify that. I do not believe that he can trade on his personal cash account consistently throughout the years, but he's a good teacher, but he can trade. Trading Star, I have respect for ICT too. As I said, I learned a lot from him. I just recognized that he's a better teacher than a trader. So I apologize. I did not want to offend anyone who is a close ICT follower. I'm just, you know, this is what I've learned over the years about this. Big Teflon, I busted 925. I seen him he was having 5 stop losses in a row. I seen it. Yeah. Yes, inner circle trader, yeah. Iran's minister spokesman Tehran has no plan to let IAEA inspectors visit nuclear sites. Okay, that's negative. His best trades are huge. True. Yeah. Yeah, I learned by the way, without his lectures, it would be, I definitely, guys, I used a lot of his lectures and teachings and concepts, quote unquote concepts, to make money. So it actually helped me to understand the market better. So we can, I think he's very much a controversial figure in trading. So we can argue about it, and I need to apologize again. I did not want to offend anyone. I know sometimes I say stuff I should not say, but let's just say that he's a controversial figure in trading. And but I learned a lot from his lectures. That's it. But as soon as I learned what I wanted to learn, I actually moved away, and I feel much happier that I'm kind of developing my own way, or the levels that I like to go with, and it just feels much better. My confidence level is actually way better since I'm starting to develop my own method and understanding the market. But anyway, it's different for everybody. Yeah, I'm just saying. We are free to speak. Okay, guys, pre-market open is right here, and you're doing the same as what I did, says Adrian. Many said he was scammed, but they weren't watching his trades, then become popular on YouTube. There you go. Nobody misunderstood. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here because I'm not gonna take more trades. I'll be back for the early New York session. Thank you so much. Here's the pre-market open in less than a minute. Good luck, everybody. I'm not gonna take a trade on this, but good luck. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. If you would like to support the channel, please type in the code YouTube. Oh my God, it's MyFundedFutures. That we always say YouTube. You can use YouTube, of course, but type in the code TOMSABO to support the channel. It gives you the best available discount. Also at MyFundedFutures, by the way. My code also gives the best available discount, but it seems like Apex extended the sale. TPT, TRADEIFY, we just need a little bit more with TRADEIFY to get some giveaway accounts, and also with Lucid. So thank you so much for supporting and helping. I'll see you guys early in the early New York session. Okay, have a good one, and God bless you all. All right, cheers.